With his teammates here.
Out wide, Danilo gets the start here today. There's Gabriel Jesus running into Nicolas Tagliafico. The Ajax left back has been even wearing the captain's armband, but today passing that responsibility off. Felix Quick calls the foul as Neymar taken down in the midfield, and Paredes getting a talking to.
Yeah, he definitely clipped Neymar there. That's part of the rivalry. Getting physical. See Neymar dropping back, obviously because of who he is. He has that liberty to go where he wants to go on the pitch. And it's looking like Argentina right now. They have to foul him in order to stop him, but
Neymar just 26, his 94th cap, which moves him in to a 10th place tie with Gilmar dos Santos, ex-Timao and Santos, back with 3 World Cups, and at least for a while the best goalkeeper Brazil had ever produced.
And we've seen Brazil, Neymar getting a lot of touches. He's obviously going to be the one that the offense, the attack will flow through for Argentina. Who will that be? Of course, Argentina, they've had their fair share of great number 10s. No Messi, so expect them to, I would suspect, get Correa and Dybala more involved with touches out wide.
Tagliafico, one touch, top of the 18, thied away, blasted low, charging in Lo Celso. Casemiro a little casual with the clearance, and Argentina almost makes him pay.
And Giovanni Lo Celso, unmarked, able to get into a little bit of space. Good ball out wide. Otamendi able to find Tagliafico making that deep run. And Lo Celso, we've seen him bury these shots for Argentina and for PSG. He's on loan to Real Betis. He knows that he could have done better, but still he has that crown right now. But it will be disappointing for Brazil if they do not win the Copa America at home.
Out wide on that far flank, Saravia playing with Racing, who under former Philadelphia Union and Fort Lauderdale striker midfielder, but already up to over 50 caps. Neymar to the inside, eludes Saravia, top of the box, tries to poke at 3. Otamendi with the touch.
You see the
gets away with that because it wasn't much more than a hair if it was offside.
Very close.
I kind of have a feeling also Tagliafico, after those 2 collisions, the next one might be a card.
Yeah.
Approaching the quarter-hour mark. Brazil in the yellow, Argentina in the sky blue and white. Just 1 shot combined between them so far as they feel out this match.
Yep. Still getting bogged down in the middle, in the midfield.
Neymar across the 6, touched away just before Marquinhos, and it was Icardi doing the defensive work.
And Mauro Icardi is a player that a lot of Argentine fans have been wanting for a while. We don't have to go back and relive the drama of why he hasn't been called up recently, but now with Higuaín possibly on the way out, Kun Agüero not called in, could be Icardi's time to shine.
Neymar, the header up and over spaces, but without Messi, maybe a chance for Dybala to shine.
I think it's a shame because you would figure 2.
Edge of the 18, slammed in, Otamendi, ball knocked free. Actually Coutinho rolling it back. Here's Danilo, but just too tall.
But you would figure that
the World Cup, at least not yet.
Also,
Alisson under pressure, almost poked free. Marquinhos gets it out of danger.
Alisson taking a little too much time with the ball at his feet, or at least when the ball rolls to him. The criticism of modern goalkeepers, they're going to take that touch away from the keeper. Maybe he's got, away from Correa. Maybe just one time booted up.
That had to be an inch away. And he got it past Romero, but not past Otamendi. Driven low, but wide.
Some smart defending by Otamendi, quickly getting to the goal line there to defend and back up his goalkeeper.
Who said City and United can't get along?
Yeah. United keeper, City defender, yep. But Otamendi, look at him rush to the end line right there to protect the goal line. Well done by Otamendi.
And as you kind of pointed out, the touch from Miranda. That's a center back.
Yeah.
Dybala with a talented left boot.
He scored from this distance with Juve before.
30 yards out, near corner, just whistles wide. Allison might have had it covered.
And there's a reason why they call that man La Joya, because in these situations he can strike them. Look at, very close. I don't think Allison would have been able to keep that out.
You can see.
This is Correa winning the ball. He can get around Miranda, get around Casemiro, and Icardi because of his run.
Neymar. Sarabia got there first, and Neymar clatters in. But Mercado kind of a stopgap. Ball across, headed up and over. Danilo back on defense.
Physical with him, chopped him up a couple of times.
Ball forward, cutting back, lifting it to the near post. Icardi trying to make something from nothing. He says it was deflected, and it looks like Argentina will get the corner.
Quick restart there by Argentina, and this is why Icardi can be so effective. You get him the service in the area, he can either score.
Blasted from distance. Ooh. And it almost curls in at the back post for Paredes.
Leandro Paredes found himself in an excellent position with some space. No one really closing down on him. Easily around Gabi Jesus, and then long-range effort. He scored his share of goals like that for Boca and for Roma. Shot escapes him.
You know what? This might be the final. Ooh. Slips through for Neymar. Rattles around, well defended. Otamendi again.
And I think Guerrero's been the leading goal scorer in the last two tournaments. So
Neymar trying to free Sarabia. Does. Stops on the goal line. Plays it back from the ground. Correa just got enough. And then coming out Paredes before he's pulled back. And Neymar looks like he's going to go in the book. But being consistent, if he calls the same thing against Correa. First caution against Brazil. Maybe not as much there, but
from behind, so he has to make that move.
Is that a penalty? And you know what? If there was VAR, I think Battaglia has just given Brazil the chance.
Yeah, certainly has. He did not get any of the ball. He definitely makes contact with Coutinho. That looked like a penalty to me.
Kind of intriguing, from absolutely nothing to now almost integral to the game. Video review.
Clear yellow card on Sarabia. The first time in this match that Neymar has been able to win that one-on-one versus Sarabia. So Sarabia has played well, but Neymar, all he needs is that one chance, and he's going to run and destroy a defense.
Well, looks like Salvio is about to check in just moments after Pereira did. And it was Richarlison who came in for Gabriel Jesus. And what a start he's had to life in England.
He certainly has been fantastic for Everton
and for the Verde Amarillo.
Yep, absolutely. Maybe he's the next number 9 if Gabi Jesus doesn't get his consistent.
Neymar 25 yards out on an angle, sets it up on the volley. Romero denying Arthur.
That one alone.
Nice little touch chance on the far flank. Down goes Acuna on the sliding tackle. Near side Neymar, things open up just a bit. Tries to get around Sarabia, blasts it in, and it rattles away off Petzela.
Sarabia, an excellent job on Neymar. It was going to be tough for Neymar to get a service into the area. There's only one other attacking player joining him. 6 Argentine players dropping back, so spaces weren't there.
From the corner, Neymar in, knotted down, and past Romero and João Miranda. 93rd minute. Better late than never.
Well, Brazil needed a goal off of a set piece. João Miranda is someone who has that knack to do it. And it finally happened for Brazil. Been stifled at pretty much every angle in terms of run of play. But Joao Miranda, the Interman, comes through with a big goal off the header. Not the best marking by Argentina, but it doesn't matter to Brazil. They'll get the goal. And that right now is the game winner late in the second half. Joao Miranda showing why he is a trusted player. Look at, oh, 3 players leave him unmarked. Romero, can't blame Romero for that one. Look at that, ball sails over 3 players and Miranda unmarked. How can that happen? Who is responsible for marking Joao Miranda? Simeone was there. Veda was there as well. And it's got to be heartbreaking for Argentina.
Talk about Miranda, and he was almost an afterthought. You think about how many Brazilians go around the globe, but it took him until 2009 before he got his first cap. And he had the likes of Luisao and Edmilson, even Roque Jr. was in the mix back then. The emerging Thiago Silva, David Luiz, tail end of Aldair, etc. Lucio, remember him?
Yes.
And
Bayern Munich.
Miranda had to bide his time, but partnered with Diego Godin and turned into one of the best tandems, and he was impossible to ignore forever.
Yeah. Earlier in the match, I mentioned how Danilo at Real Madrid was not really highly regarded.